Hello everyone, this is Pat with Empowering by Design and Angel Divination. Finally getting back to a daily card reading, and I'll be doing one for this weekend. Today's the 15th of January 2012. Now for the past couple of days usually I do this through YouTube's online camera, uploading directly to YouTube. But for some reason, I've had some connection issues lately. It just doesn't want to completely connect. So I'm trying a different route and hoping this will work for today. Where it's the weekend, I always call on the fairies, the magical messages from the fairies. So I'll do that first. And I also felt drawn to call on the Ascended Master Oracle card deck for today's reading. So let's see the messages that have come out today. The first one from the fairies was admit your true feelings to yourself. And this card says, be honest with yourself. Only you know what it is that you truly desire. And as you see, this fairy is out in nature. She's out in a quiet little place by herself. And she's carved out some quiet time for herself. And I know there's been a lot of messages lately from the other readers here on YouTube about getting outdoors. And one of the things that the fairies are really great with is helping us to connect to ourselves and our real feelings about things. Because as we're outside walking around, you know, it's sort of like our mind has permission to just wander, and we can, you know, forget about the responsibilities we have being in our home, the work that's sitting in front of us, the house that needs to be cleaned, or, you know, the errands that we have to run. And we give ourselves time. It frees our mind to go outside. And it allows our mind to wander and get to those areas that we don't always give ourselves time to do in our day-to-day scheduled life. So, and the fairies in this are urging us to really admit to ourselves, what it is we really want, what our true feelings are about something, and to just be real honest with that. And when I say be real honest with it, what I mean is that it's perfectly okay. One of the things I do for myself is I just name the feeling that's there, and I allow it to have its space without really judging it, without putting any judgments or you know, no judging, no shame, no blame, just allowing it to be there and acknowledging it for what it is. Because then from that, you can move on from there. Even if you're not sure what it is that you truly do desire, you can start from a place of acknowledging what it is that you don't like or you don't want. And from there, you can get to what you do want or what you do truly desire. So get outside, or in some way try to connect with what your true feelings are about something today. And the fairies can help and guide you along that path. Like I said, they're really, really good for, you know, putting that mirror up to reflect back to you your own feelings. And again, going outside is sometimes the only place that some of us can feel that we can have our feelings. Sometimes when we're in and around other people, we don't always feel like we can have our feelings. And by going outside and giving ourselves that quiet time, it's a time that a lot of us give ourselves permission to have our feelings about things. So, and it's important to do that. It's an important aspect of self-care. So that's what the fairies are urging us to do today. And then with the Ascended Masters, there's two cards that came out. The first one was from Thoth. And I don't know too much about Thoth, so I'm not going to go into his history at all. But in this card, his urging is to write. And one of the ways that you can work with the fairies' message about your feelings is to write about them. You know, literally write. You know, if you're angry about something, write your rant, or you know, whatever it is. Sometimes writing is a real cathartic activity that helps us to get to the heart of those feelings. And you know, sometimes when you journal a lot and you go back and look at your writings, you can see the patterns that you've gone through and how you got through them. In the back of this card is also he's got the full moon energy behind him, and it's just, you know, obviously we're out of the full moon phase right now, but it's just symbolic of how, you know, writing can be a releasing process. It can help you to release you know, some old patterns, old emotions, because it simply brings to your awareness that which is going on in your stream of consciousness and your psyche and the patterns that are going on there. So with that full moon, I think, to me is symbolic of how writing helps to release the patterns that are going on. And yeah, you even got down at the bottom of this card, there's two eyes. And again, symbolic of how it helps you, the writing helps you to see things more clearly for yourself. And the final card that came out from the Ascended Masters was just Archangel Michael with a "You can do it." And it's a message of courage and confidence from Michael. In some ways, for some people out there, this might be a message that if you're in the process of writing a book, writing a song, writing something, he's saying, yes, you can do it. Keep at it. He's giving you that confidence that you can finish the project that you're working on that's involved with writing. And in other cases, I think he's just saying, you know, whatever situation you're embroiled in, you can do it. You can get through it. It is a message of confidence, not necessarily self-confidence in terms of ego self-confidence, but it's more God confidence. Confidence that God is working through you. And he's also lending you his courage and his strength in this message, saying, yes, I'm here to help you. I'm here to help you get through it. You can do it. So it's a really powerful way to end today's message, and I probably will leave it at that. So I hope you have a lovely weekend. I'm sorry for the absence, and I hope that YouTube connectivity issue will resolve itself. But, you know, in the meantime, I will try to get back to videotaping them myself on my computer and uploading them, since it seems to be, hopefully, the only way I can do this today. Thanks so much, everybody. I appreciate your being with me today, and I look forward to speaking with you again soon.